Guys, you don't believe what happened to Texas farmers. They are in tears after they voted against their own interests. Whoo! So guys, let's dive in. Credit goes to the owner of the video. I will come back with more commentary.
All right, MAGA, get out there. Where are you at? You got your jobs back. You got your jobs that were taken from you. Get out there. Get out there and start working. Get to work. America first. Get out there. 100% haven't shown up to work due to immigration raids, Texas farmer says. America's migrant workers are terrified to work, but unable to stay home. So get out there, MAGA. You got these jobs back. You took them back. You voted. You got your guy in there to get rid of all of those migrant workers. So get out there. Get out there and start working. But for real, I want to shout out to the undocumented migrant workers as they were deemed essential in 2020. They stepped up when this nation needed them most. They have my utmost respect. They should see a pathway to citizenship. Period. Period. They were deemed essential workers, risking their lives in one of the most hazardous jobs in the entire U.S. labor market. They have my
Crazy. They choose this. And now they're in tears because all of their workers, they are illegal immigrants and they're deporting them. There's no way farms can function without like freed workers. So they voted for this. People tried to warn them, they refused to listen. Let me be clear about this. Nobody wins when farms shut down. This isn't about laughing at someone, it's about accountability. Because you guys, you voted for this. This is your responsibility. You choose this. You stand with this. You voted against your own employees. You voted against your own farm. And people like try to warn you that don't vote for this guy. You are going to regret it. But you refuse to listen. And now you are in find out stage. You F around. Now you're finding out in really, really hard way. So guys, let's keep watching. We still have more clips to see. Credit goes to the one of the videos. I will come back with more commentary.
Immigrant farm workers are not showing up on farm.
And I want to talk about empty grocery shelves. They are coming, and sooner than we think. There's a 3,000 per day immigrant detention quota. 40% of farm workers in the United States are undocumented. You do the math. Farms are an excellent place to find undocumented immigrants to detain and deport, depleting the workforce. And now, those who haven't been rounded up are afraid to show up. Let's look at just one state, Texas. According to farmers, this issue has been affecting their farms for a couple of weeks, but overnight, it bottomed out. On several Texas farms, nearly 100% of farm workers aren't showing up. So what does that mean for you? Remember Trump's comment about having $2 instead of 30? Cows are milked 3 times a day. No workers, no milk, and some very unhappy cows. What if your grocery store, instead of getting 30 gallons of milk, gets 2? 28 families will not be able to buy milk. Now extrapolate that among produce. Produce that instead of being harvested is rotting on the vine. Texas is one of the top 10 producers of 40 major commodities. It is the 4th largest agriculture.
That's it.
So guys, actually you can't have it both ways. Say like we love American farming and yet vote against the workers who work on the farms. Because these workers, they are the one who make it possible to this farmer to keep functioning, to keep going, to keep like everything. And you vote against those workers who are willing to come on the field, work on the sunny, or when it's raining, cleaning, doing everything, making the cow and everything, every hard job. And now you are here crying, saying like those workers, you voted against them. Now they are not here anymore. And you know very well, people who are staying in the US, no one wants to do all that job. So you don't get to destroy your own labor forces and cry when you don't have anyone to pick your crops because you choose.
Now, all of the other industries that support farming, you've got local pesticide, herbicide, fertilizer suppliers that are just, their sales are going to plummet. These farmers aren't going to be purchasing that. You've got H-2A workers who are now gone, migrant workers who are now gone. They were paying taxes. Even if they didn't have social security numbers, they were given tax numbers, tax ID numbers. So now you got millions of dollars just poof, gone overnight from these Texas communities. You've got trucking companies that are hired to haul the produce from the farms to the packaging plants. You've got packaging plants who wash the vegetables, grade the vegetables, pack the vegetables, whose sales are going to plummet. Now you're going to have other industries who don't employ either migrant workers or H-2A workers who are going to have layoffs. This is all under Republican leadership, not just from the White House, but from the Republicans that were elected in the state of Texas. And if you think this is going to stop at Texas, you've got another thing coming. And you want to know which farms are going to be impacted further down the road? They're going to be safe for now. There's a small percentage of farmers who are actually Democrats. And they understand how important it is to protect their employees, take care of their employees. Those employees who feel safe will keep showing up for work because they know the owners have their back.
One farmer literally say, "You can't find anyone to come and work on our farms." Of course you can't find them because you fired them. You voted against them. You voted to deport them. Yeah, so where do you expect to find workers? While your own workers who've been working for you for decades, you just deport them. You voted for that. Yeah, because the people been working for you, voted for the wall. You cheered the deportation and now you want sympathy because your hatred, you are losing everything. We told you this will happen. You ignored us. You let racism and nationalism blind you, and now your own land is suffering. You're closing up. Yeah, you voted for these people, warned you. Oh my God. I don't understand how I can vote against my employer, against my business, my families. And now many of your family are going to starve because your hatred. Are you going to eat that hatred you feel so much? I'm wondering. Anyway, let's continue. The second one say, this is the same ice you all were clapping for when they ripped immigrant families apart. Now you are losing your farm and you are acting like it supplies. It's not, because you voted for this. Won't you all enjoy all of this? So the third one say, you all thought ICE was only coming for brown folks. Now they are snatching your workers and leaving your farms empty. We warned you, you didn't listen. This aren't karma, is consequences of your actions. The fourth one say, I have been on this land since I was a kid. My father, my grandma built this farm. ICE took my workers. I lost my harvest, and I loved Trump. I voted for him twice. I thought he was going to make economy better, and now I'm regretting it all. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to regret, to apologize. It's nonsense. You're already losing everything anyways. You guys, you're regretting, but as I say, it's too late. So you are on finding out stage. So guys, if you're watching this video and you're farmers, why actually did you vote against your own interest? What the guy promised you make you not to think about your own beings, your own family God being. Let us know in a comment. Let's keep educating ourselves, because at the end of the day, this content, its only purpose is for education purpose. So let us know what you know more about this Texas farmer. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you next one. Bye.